Hello everyone, we are ready for language today on Wednesday, April 23rd, and we are going to start with our vocabulary word. You should have your vocabulary book open with me so that you are on page 103, just like we would be doing if we were in class. And let's say these together. This is word number 34, menace, menace, menace. Where have you heard this? Have you heard this in someone's name? Have you ever heard of a character named Dennis the Menace? Okay, so this is what this means. Definition: showing intention to harm. Sentence: the dog had a menacing growl. Synonym: threaten. Antonym: reassure. Another meaning for menace could be when I think of Dennis the Menace, I think of problems that he gets into, that he is being a nuisance, being a bother, a menace. You can call someone a menace to society, but I guess it does mean that they are threatening, that they are meaning to harm. But it's also, and especially if you add that ing, menacing. If something is menacing, it is meant to cause harm. It is threatening to you. So the tree began to fall with a menacing crack. So it's scary to you. It's threatening to you. Okay, menace. That's a good word to know and understand. Remember, these are to add to our writing, but they're also to help us as we're reading. Hopefully, we're reading good books, and in good books, you're going to get all kinds of good language, hopefully, and then you'll know what they mean. Okay, we are going to go on with page 33 and 34 today. I have chosen three sentences out of these two pages to do with you. The only thing we're adding today is possessive noun adjectives. So remember, an adjective describes a noun, and so if it is possessive, it is also describing the noun. So possessive is going to be when we have this apostrophe S, right? That's possessive, and those are our PNAs. And again, this is something you should already know. It's just a reminder. Okay. The boys and girls in Miss Little's class smiled and waved at the band in the homecoming parade. Who smiled and waved at the band in the homecoming parade? Boys and girls. This is in a prepositional phrase, so it can't be class. Okay, so always be careful. Boys and girls. Make this smaller real quick. Compound, subject, noun. Compound, subject, noun. Oh, what's going to do that to me? I don't want to fix it every time. Okay, compound, subject, noun, and conjunction. The article adjective. In, preposition. In, well, sorry, I shouldn't do that yet. I should say what is being said about boys and girls. Boys and girls smiled and waved. Compound verb, and conjunction. Now, in preposition, in what? Class, object of the preposition. Whose class? Miss Little's, possessive noun adjective. At, preposition. At what? Band, object of the preposition. The, article adjective. In, preposition. In what? Parade, object of the preposition. Which parade? Homecoming, adjective. The, article adjective. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1, check. In Miss Little's class, prepositional phrase. At the band, prepositional phrase. In the homecoming parade, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change, because in Miss Little's is talking about boys and girls. So all of this is subject. Okay? The thieves' fingerprints were on Mr. Banks' desk office. This is number 3 on page 33. The thieves' fingerprints were on Mr. Banks' desk in his office. Whose fingerprints were on Mr. Banks' desk in his office? Nope, I said that wrong. What should be my question? What were on Mr. Banks' desk in his office? Fingerprints, subject, noun. What is being said about fingerprints? Fingerprints were verb. Okay. On, preposition. On what? Desk, object of the preposition. Whose desk? Mr. Banks, possessive noun, adjective. In, preposition. In what? Office, object of the preposition. Whose office? His, possessive pronoun, adjective. Whose fingerprints? Thieves, possessive noun, adjective. The, article, adjective. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1, check. On Mr. Banks' desk, prepositional phrase. In his office, prepositional phrase. Period, statement, declarative sentence. Go back to the verb. Separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Natural, no change. Okay, now this one is on the next page, page 34. Does that big ugly dog sleep on your father's porch at night? Who does sleep on your father's porch at night? Dog, subject, noun. What is being said about dog? Dog does sleep, verb, does, helping verb. What kind of dog? Ugly, adjective. What kind of dog? Big, adjective. That, which dog? That, adjective. On, preposition. On what? Porch, object of the preposition. Whose porch? Father's, possessive noun, adjective. Whose father? Your, possessive pronoun, adjective. At, preposition. At what? Night, object of the preposition. Subject, noun, verb, pattern 1, check. On your father's porch, prepositional phrase. At night, prepositional phrase. Question mark, question, interrogative, sentence. So you're going to put an INT there. Go back to the verb. Separate the complete subject from the complete predicate. Is there an adverb exception? No. Is this sentence in natural or inverted order? Inverted, underline the complete subject once and the complete predicate twice. So remember, when we have questions, they're always inverted because that helping verb is at the beginning. Okay, now your comment question is going to be giving me a sentence or a question, because this is going to have a question mark at the end, that meets this pattern. So it starts with a helping verb. So, and then we need some kind of verb. So we could say, now yours has to be original. Start with the helping verb. Does or will, have. So does the, because I need an article adjective. Silly girl. So I've got my adjective and my subject noun. Dance. Okay, and I need a possessive pronoun adjective here. So in her kitchen. Okay, does the silly girl dance, there's my verb, in her, possessive pronoun, adjective, kitchen. So that's the pattern you're going to stick with. You need it has to be a question, has to have a helping verb at the beginning. You need an adjective in front of your subject. You need a verb and then a prepositional phrase using her, his, her, or its. Okay, I'll be reading them. Have a good day.